Hello? Who are you? Oh, that reminds me. Before we fight Visas, I did end up leveling up. When I went through and played through again, but that wasn't in the last video. I know we ended up getting a new lightsaber form called Makashi, which is basically it's Count Dooku's lightsaber style, plus against Jedi. So it's perfect timing to use this. We'll also throw on a Knight Speed because I did add another rank in that. So now we should be able to take this girl out. Oh, what the heck? Hello? I can't move.
My lightsaber. You've destroyed it. I yield, Master. It is as I heard through the Force. My life.
You're right, this is the Marr Luca that we saw before. I'm not gonna kill you.
You must. The alternative is only another death. And I would rather die by your hands.
I will not kill a... no. I will not kill a helpless opponent.
I have nothing to offer you. Your strength is superior. It is as I felt.
Not gonna lie, for a Jedi who lost the Force, we're pretty badass.
Now I've seen everything. This woman, she's a Marr Luca. I didn't think any were left in this part of the galaxy.
What's a Marr Luca?
Yeah, they're a pretty secretive race. I heard that some of their kind become Jedi, but a Sith? That's a new one. I'm not sure how you'd go about killing one. It'd be tricky.
Is her kind rare?
I heard they had a colony on the Mid-Rim, almost halfway between Onderon and Dantooine.
Of course, all he could think about is killing one.
Anymore. The whole planet was wiped out. Nothing left alive. No one knows why.
Maybe she knows.
Well, it was a planet of her people. If they see through the Force, who knows? If they're all Force sensitive, maybe they all saw something through the Force that we can't see, and they left before it happened. Or maybe it killed them.
What do you mean, see through the Force?
They claim to see on a higher plane than we do. You know, the whole Force thing. Makes me nervous.
Says the new Jedi. Is she gonna be alright?
Well, some of her wounds are pretty bad. Looks like she was already carrying her share of scars, though. I think she'll recover, yeah.
If her condition changes, let me know. I didn't want to hurt her.
She is a threat to us.
Why don't you put some clothes on, girl? I'm not gonna harm her if that's what you want.
I am not asking that she be harmed or interrogated, but she is of the Sith, and she has attacked us once.
I mean, fair enough. Lightsaber emitter fixture? Alright. We got some, we got a new lightsaber part. We need a lens fixture. Okay. Alright. Let's see. Maybe we can talk to everybody again while we're here. Port dormitory. Who's over here? Oh, wait, can we put some clothes on old handmaiden? They're all leveled up too. Ichani heavy armor? Ooh. Thinking like the Shah Initiate armor would be good for her. Maybe stealth. I don't even know. I haven't even used her yet. Strength. She's got a lot of dex, I bet. Can't see. Handmaiden staff. Okay. Give her that. I think that's good for now. Just to, you know, just so she'll have some clothes on. That's Kreia. Let's hold off. We'll talk to Kreia last. Let's go talk to her. Yeah, she looks pretty good with that outfit.
Yes?
What are you doing?
I am training, so that if danger should strike, my body and my reflexes will be prepared. That, and I had forgotten how long hyperspace travel can be. If I do not have something to focus my attention on, I fear my sanity will erode as well.
You could always play Pazak with Adden.
What do you mean, Pazak? What, again?
Okay.
Yes?
Is he like spying on us? Can you teach me some more fighting moves?
Very well. I think you are ready for the next
Oh.
tier of instruction. For this we will keep the etiquette of the last duel, but we shall add any melee weapon you choose to the ritual, with the exception of the Jedi weapon, the saber.
Okay.
Vibroblade, Bothan stun stick, force pike, whatever you wish. But no items, no force techniques.
Alright. Let me prepare and I'll return.
Very well. I shall be here.
I'm gonna take Adden's sword. For now. I'll give it back to him. Because all I have is a pike and some daggers or knives. There we go.
Yes? Very well. For this
Alright, let's do this.
then let us begin. And again, do not hold back. I will not.
Wait, where's my sword at? I can't use powers. Nice.
You fought well indeed. You have caught the principles of the style by watching and anticipating my movements.
Sweet. Okay, let's put our clothes back on again. I like these mechanics. I think they would have been pretty awesome in the first game. There we go. Put that away. Wait, let's give her some clothes again. She had the Jal Shay on, right? No. Wait. Didn't I have... What happened to the... I don't know. I thought there was one that had, like, additional bonuses on it. Whatever. Alright. Well, let's see what else we can do.
Yes?
Can you teach me more?
I do not think you are ready for further instruction. Each movement of our arts demands some time to use the art in battle, or to examine how it may be best used in battle.
Okay. You seem to be anticipating my attacks.
It is the way of the Ichani to be able to read their opponents, to know where an opponent is going to strike before it connects, anticipate it, and then strike against them. Ichani battles are fought several minutes in
The way of the
advance.
intercepting fist?
In many ways, it is much like the game of Dejarik, played in the core systems. The most advanced among the Ichani are able to predict the course of battles by months, and the most revered are said to be able to predict the path of wars.
That's crazy.
Only Revan ever demonstrated such skill in war, and even as he slaughtered us, the Ichani still respected him.
Can you teach me to do that?
You are already doing it.
What do you mean?
If you do not know you are doing it, then training will make you a dangerous opponent indeed. Come, as we fight more, I will teach you. Do not think about predicting my movements. React instinctively. You are doing better. At first, I was afraid that your awareness of your own ability might ruin it, but that is not the case. You learn quickly. Perhaps it is your connection to the Force that allows such things.
Well, it does allow
I
me
do
to
not
see the
think so.
future.
Now you fight as an Ichani warrior fights, always in the future.
You gain battle precognition. It allows you to add your wisdom bonus to your defense? Yes, please. Only in combat, though. That's crazy. And we have pretty good wisdom. Yeah, 3. Holy crackeronies. Where's my defense at? 28 now.
Yes?
Alright.
I am training, so that if danger...
Yeah. Alright. That's good. Let's continue on. We don't have any parts to put in HK. We can talk to BioWare. What are you talking about?
We were together at Malachor. I don't know if anyone else could understand.
So why are you here?
You getting philosophical on me? I'm here because you found me on Telos and I decided to come along for the ride. Not that I had much choice after we got going.
Yeah, but you could leave. Why are you still here?
Tired of me already? I was frustrated. Watching the Ithorians getting pushed around by Zerka, I thought I could make a difference, but it was taken away from me. Guess if one planet was good enough for me, why not the galaxy?
Even if you knew what was wrong with it, how would you know where to start?
You just have to know what the circuits look like.
Is it all wires and switches then?
That's the way I see things. Traveling with you, I know there's something else in the universe, but I can't do anything about it anyways, so I'll leave it to you to take care of.
I'll do my best.
Was there something you wanted me for?
No. I don't have all the lightsaber parts.
Yes, General?
Okay. Nobody's here. Oh, Visa's is here. Do we want to talk to her right now? Let's hold off. Let's go talk to Adden. Tim, where's T3 at? It's hiding in here. Oh, he's probably in the engine room. Hey, Adden.
Something up?
I want to teach you some new techniques.
Alright. But I tell you, I think you're carrying this teacher thing too far.
Like myself, you have chosen the path of the Jedi Sentinel. We learn to maintain a balance between combat and mastery of Force.
I didn't know this training thing was going to be so much work.
Okay, first lesson is one of combat. Mastery of combat is important in taking your opponent off guard. Typo. Okay. That's cool, so he learns skills.
Something up?
What else can we do?
I didn't know.
Right.
Something.
Got some questions?
Alright, what did you want to know?
No, never mind. I guess we're done with Adden? I don't know. Let me, open the map up if I can. I can't. Oh well. Alright. I'm really hoping the game's not broken now, because we've done a lot, and I hope it's not broken now. Where's T3 at? I don't want to have to redo all this. Where is T3 at? Alright, whatever. Let's talk to Visas. Find out what she's all about.
My life for yours.
Are you alright?
I am able to serve. If we enter battle, I will fight and die alongside you.
That's not what I asked. I asked if you were alright.
I have not heard that question in some time. My flesh is healed, if that's the answer you seek.
I didn't want to hurt you.
I know. And I fear that others will see the mercy in your actions, and in my survival, and use it as a weapon to do you greater harm.
How did you find me?
I felt you, heard you through the Force. It was like a sound at the edge of hearing. And when I heard it, I found I could not ignore it.
Who sent you?
I serve my master. I am an emissary, a scout. My master was aware of a disturbance in the Force, but was unaware of its nature, of you. The disturbance is not something one feels from a living thing. There is little my master does not know, and that you eluded his sight for so long is significant. But I do not know why.
Where can I find your master?
You cannot. His vessel roams the borders of known space, and even I do not know where he travels. Until he calls for me. Even if I could lead you to my master, I cannot permit you to find him until you are ready.
Ready? What do you mean?
If I bring you before my master, untested, without your potential realized, then you will be lost to me, and I cannot allow that to happen. It would be as if one brought fire to a paradise valley, shattered a cavern of rare crystal, or blinded a painter.
Yeah, but my life is unimportant. Your master threatens more than just me.
I cannot. I will not. I would die first, and gladly, to preserve you, untouched, unharmed. Now that I have found you, I cannot sacrifice what I have found.
This is interesting. If he's behind what has befallen the Jedi, then he must be stopped.
You will meet my master. It is inevitable. I have seen it. And when you stand before him and realize what you face, you must be prepared. Until then, I must protect you, help you, until you are ready.
Why are you doing this for me?
There's a greatness.
Sounds like she wants to use us for something.
A greatness that does not stem from the Force. It stems from who you are. And if my master does not understand you, cannot see you, then perhaps there is hope for us all. But if you seek to survive, then you must understand why this is so.
If your master has trouble detecting me, then how are you able to do it?
There is much I see my master cannot. I fear it is because
That's why you're
of my
the scout.
nature, the nature of my race. My people spend their lives seeing the galaxy, the energy streaming off stars, the growth of life, all things touched by the Force.
Where are your people now?
It is not a subject which I have spoken of since its destruction.
How was it destroyed?
The planet was not destroyed. It remains. It orbits, dead in space. But nothing lives on its surface. It echoes, but there's no one left to hear it.
How did you survive?
I am not certain I did. I was there when the planet died. To see everything around you extinguished. It was as if I was blinded. It was as if the Force had been bled from the world.
As if everything suddenly went silent.
I imagine there are worse deaths.
I know the feeling.
Worse pain. But if there are, I do not know them. I was the only living thing remaining on the planet of Qatar. And my life, my agony, was a flicker in the darkness that was the planet. All that I had been connected to had been severed.
You were the only survivor?
I still wonder what would have happened if I had died with the others. If perhaps there would have been some way to hide my presence from the galaxy. If only I had not felt that pain, that loss, as strongly as I did. But it could not be done. When the life was bled from the planet, and yet somehow I remained, my master came for me. He walked upon the surface of my dead world, and there, lying in the bodies of my race, he took me for his own, and he made me see. And for the first time, I saw the galaxy, and I wished to die.
He made you see?
To this galaxy, my world, absent the currents and spectrums of the Force, was nothing but crude matter, rock, flesh, emptiness. He showed the flickering of life on other planets. The mass of beings that swarm through the empty places of the galaxy. To see such creatures, disconnected from themselves, their world, their place in it, unable to see the currents and how they affected everything around them.
Why did he show you that?
He showed me to make me believe in his cause. He convinced me the galaxy, all life, must die. He fed upon its ugliness, its screaming, and in its place, he left silence. And where there was chaos, he brought stillness and order.
I don't understand. It would have taken several Republic cruisers to destroy Qatar.
It was not a thing done with machines or weapons. The Force is far more terrible, and it touches more lives than any machine can hope to slay. For everyone that feels the Force, strongly, deeply, each one feels and perceives it in their own way. You have strengths, whether you know it or not, and my master has his. His power is great, and it comes from hunger. He is a wound in the Force, more presence than flesh. And in his wake, life dies, sacrificing itself to his hunger. And those who feel the Force strongly are beacons to his hunger. My people, my planet, would have been attacked in time. It was inevitable. Yet we could do nothing about it.
Why did he destroy Qatar?
The Jedi, the last council of the Jedi, came to our world to meet in secret. They hoped that perhaps among our people, they could achieve the clarity to see what was striking them from the darkness of the galaxy. They succeeded, but only in bringing him from the outer regions. And Qatar, with my kind, with the Jedi upon its surface, could no longer be ignored. And my people died, and the Jedi died, and there was no one left, only me.
So the Jedi got her planet killed. He attacked it because the Jedi had gone there?
He cannot deny his hunger for long, and any gathering of Jedi is something he cannot long resist. And now that the Jedi are vanishing, I do not know what will happen. Perhaps he will grow strong enough to eradicate all life, merely with his presence.
Or it may starve him, make him more desperate.
I do not understand what you mean.
Just thinking, why did the Jedi meet on Qatar?
They hoped to see the threat that had been stalking them, and they did. But they were unprepared for the magnitude of the threat.
Okay, got some other questions.
I will answer what I can, but my answers may prove useless to you.
Was your master the one sent to Paragus?
I am not familiar with the place you speak of. My master has not entered Republic space for some time.
Okay.
But there are others who may move more freely, who may have been responsible for such an act of destruction.
What do you mean?
There are many factions within the Sith, all seeking to take what little remains in the wake of the Jedi Civil War. Where one moves, it is not always known to the others. But their purpose is the same. The death of all Jedi, everywhere. They believe you are the last of the Jedi, and their hatred of the Jedi unites them. All their eyes are upon you, And it is a terrible, quiet darkness that pursues you. I will answer.
I've heard your species is blind. How are you able to see?
My people once had the power to perceive events, to see through the Force. That sight may manifest itself in many ways, and at times, I may affect the abilities of others to see as well.
You sound as if that sight is lost.
My sight has been damaged. What I have taught you, it is not the full extent of the perceptions of my people.
Visas has a limited ability to see the Force. She has Force sight in first-person mode. Can use it as a Force power. Okay.
My master, when he showed me my world, showed it to me as it is. It hurt. And since that moment, it has been difficult to perceive the Force as I once did. But after traveling with you, I feel that perhaps there was a gift in it, hidden beneath the pain.
When one endures, it gives hope to others and themselves.
Only when one suffers do certain truths become evident.
That's
Both
true
of
as
the
well.
galaxy and of the self. And I feel you are an example of this.
Alright. Okay, I think we're good.
I will answer what... Forgive me, but before you go, I must ask. Why do you do this? Why do you seek to help me? Teach me?
Because I believe you can be saved.
You must not do this. I cannot allow you to weaken yourself for me.
It's not weakness. Yeah. To help another is not weakness, it's strength to them both.
So you say. But it is not something I have observed or
That's
seen.
because you've only seen one side of the equation. But what do you mean?
I remember little of my homeworld before I entered my master's service. It is not as it was. There is little left of such memories. Or the planet itself.
Alright. We've spoken enough. I gotta go.
Very well. Perhaps we shall speak more of this at another time. But know this. I cannot allow you to weaken yourself for me.
It's not your choice. We shall talk to you again. Let's go talk to Kreia, see what she's got going on. And then we can head out, I guess. So let's turn on our... Yeah.